Hi, my name's Lindy Cowling. Welcome to my channel. My website is www.lindycowling.co.uk. My email is info@lindycowling.co.uk. And the title of this very unusual video this evening for me is called Sounding the Multidimensional Soul Through the Grief Pattern into the Big Bang. I might have to shorten that title a bit. Sounding the Multidimensional Soul Through the Grief Pattern into the Big Bang. Now, this is going to be a highly unusual video for me, even by my standards, because it is completely coming from, let's say, higher self or my guide team, completely coming, as all my videos are, from the heart, but it's completely spontaneous, and I am really being strongly drawn to make a lot of sounds on this video, which I have never worked this way before, but I'm terribly excited about it because I feel it's going to open up a way that I haven't worked before, not only to help me, but to help you guys. I have noticed in the last couple of weeks that during huge soul integration shifts within me, sound has been significant to that. People sounding or me sounding for other people has caused great shifts in consciousness and great shifts in awareness and great release of patterns and stuck consciousness. And the way I'm feeling, depending on how well this video is received, although if it isn't received very well, then maybe I'll still go with my gut feeling on this and do a few more anyway, is I feel that I may do, well, I'm getting quite strongly, it will be maybe 6, a series of 6. I don't know if I'll do them one after another, or if it will spontaneously come like this, on different patternings. So this one is a big one. So it's a grief patterning in the multidimensional soul, but also the collective grief. What do I mean grief patterning in the multidimensional soul? I mean in your entire recorded history of the soul, in all timelines, all dimensions, all existences at the same time, on planet, off planet, all the recorded history within the soul in all realities at the same time. So where we can get tangled up, as if we can get caught in our what we're aware of as our present reality, but we can also get caught up in other realities through other aspects of soul in other dimensions that are existing simultaneously in the same patterns, and they can play out through us now. So why I'm calling it almost like healing through the multidimensional soul, the grief pattern, and healing it through the Big Bang, is, I've explained this, what I mean by the Big Bang, on camera before, when I've explained about timelines point where they converge with one another. The Big Bang to me is this, but it's also creation. It's also an explosive point of consciousness where all infinite possibilities, realities and dimensions come together. And so that's what I'm being drawn to call it. So anybody watching this is going to be a very unusual video, even from my point of view, and I have not got a clue at the moment what I'm going to do. But of course I am a natural channel and have been a natural channel for a huge chunk of my life, and I've been able to channel for 17 years, but I just channel very differently now, which is automatically from my heart, through my heart. Much of what I say and do comes from that aspect. I don't have to kind of think about that, but I have no idea what's going to happen here, and it's well, I wouldn't say it's nerve-wracking, but it's quite exciting because I haven't got a clue. Well, I thought to myself, you know, what's the worst that can happen here? If I make a complete numpty of myself, I can always delete the video and not put it out. So all I know is it's around grief patterning. So you may be somebody watching this video that is aware of profound grief in your life now. Or you may not have any grief in your life now, but you get a sense of some grief from somewhere else, in another time, in another place. And depending on what angle you're coming from here, whether you're actually consciously aware of grieving someone or something or a situation, or you're not, but you just get the gut feeling that there is grief holding you back or something very deeply buried in there. I'm just getting it really strongly that certain noises and certain sounds can help throw them locks wide open. So when I mean throw the locks wide open, I describe it as when pain or suffering or we get stuck in our consciousness somewhere, it's in our mind or in our body somewhere. I always see it like a bicycle lock or a bicycle chain, that if you get all the numbers lined up, they suddenly all line up, and then there's a release and a freeing of that pain, that symptom, that consciousness, and healing and relief from suffering can take place. And I see it that way. So certain kind of like sequences of sound apparently can be very beneficial to that, and even certain words. Now it's quite funny because I haven't got a clue what I'm going to say here, and yet I'm quite excited about it. Like I say, what's the worst that can happen? So if you want to participate in this, and I mean, the worst case scenario, I guess, is you'll feel pleasantly relaxed, or maybe you won't feel relaxed, perhaps you'll feel annoyed, but you can always switch the video off. But if you want to take the perspective of like a healing perspective and just see what happens, let's call it another form of healing via sound. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into that kind of like pattern of it now. And like I say, let's approach it in a healing fashion, because it is healing really at the end of the day. So what I'm going to do is just ask you to just sit comfortably while you're watching this. Okay, so just bear with me a moment. Okay, so I'm almost going to begin it a bit like if I was leading into a meditation. So what I'm going to say on behalf of myself, but on behalf of anybody and everybody watching this video, if they are at a point in their soul's evolution as a multidimensional being, as a multidimensional soul, where in any aspect of them, in their personality, in their soul, in their heart, in their being, in their body, in their energy field, that they are ready to release grief patterning that has been holding them back, either in this timeline or all the timelines or some of the timelines. May they be helped by their guide teams to release this. May they be helped if they are carrying grief energy through them for the collective consciousness. And may they be helped so that this consciousness frees up within them, so that it isn't blocked or stuck, or that it isn't holding them back in any kind of way, wherever that is coming from. And so I ask that this be done in the highest possible intent, and all those watching this video, may their personal guide teams, may their higher selves be involved, may full healing be around them in all ways, shapes and forms. And also absolutely the same applies to me. May this be done on the highest possible level. And may this be done to alleviate the grief patterning in the multidimensional soul, playing out in all timelines, all realities. Anything that is getting stopped, stuck, blocked, and affecting the here and now. May we bring that, integrate it through the Big Bang, the point of transformation, transmutation, alchemy, and bring it totally into, let's call it pure consciousness, 0 point consciousness, neutrality, neutral consciousness, under the umbrella of, let's call it Christ level consciousness, Christed consciousness. Okay. So I'm going to make a series of sounds now. I'm not sure what it will be. Some of it may be chanting, some of it may be singing, some of it may be sound, but it is to alleviate, release, and start the movement of energy so that it passes through you as beautifully, calmly, and as healing-like as possible, so it doesn't get stuck anywhere in you, the collective grief patterning or patterning within your multidimensional soul around grief. Now we bring it into the Big Bang, the neutral 0 point field of energy, so that it is alchemized, transmuted, cleared for the collective and for the individuals watching this, myself included. Okay. Bear with me, I have no idea how long I will be making sounds for, but I will instinctively know when it is finished. What I'm being guided to say is, if you feel particular emotions while you're watching this, like suddenly sadness come up or tears come up, or any kind of emotion come up, just go with it. Again, I'm going to put the intent out that only those that are meant to find this video find it, and only those that are going to be helped by it find it. La, la, may on my soul, may on my soul, may on my soul, may on my soul, Leilum, Leilum, Leilum. Me uma só, me uma só, ei, say, May the releasing take place at 66993. May the releasing of grief energy, grief patterning held in the multidimensional soul, take place across all timelines, all realities, all dimensions at frequencies 66993. May this bring release and relief and healing on all levels of the multidimensional soul, all realities, all timelines, all dimensions. In this moment now, bringing it through to complete soul integration, into neutrality, 0 point field of conscious energy, where it is automatically alchemized, neutralized, and brought into a state of purity, balance, and consciousness. May this be done on frequency 66993 on a healing heart level of consciousness. May all collective and individual grief energies be released on the sound frequency wave band width of 66993. May this transform, transmute, and release collective grief energies held within the individual multidimensional soul. May it release Grief energy is stuck within the body system, the bodily system, the energy field of the individual. And may it release grief, soul energy in any of timelines, realities, existences. May it pass through in a healing fashion, easily, beautifully, to bring together the soul integration to a 0 point neutral field of energy, of peace, of love, of joy, of completion, of neutrality, where it can automatically be alchemized all through the beloved quantum heart. Thank you. Amen. Whether that ever sees the light of day, I do not know. Apologies for the croaky bits. I still have a very husky voice as a result of the, not being well, very throaty there, especially on the lower notes there. But I think more than anything, it's the sound, not the actual standard of the sound or the singing, but the actual sounds themselves. Never worked in this way with you guys quite like this before, but I'll see how it's received. Take it or leave it kind of thing. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. I'm hoping it resonates with some of you because I'm working very instinctively here, and I had no idea of the actual sequence of numbering here until I was on here as well. 66993. I'm going to write that down in a minute. It may be that I do a little sequence of 4 or 6. I keep coming to me 6 of just short videos. I don't know if I'll do them one after another or that'll come another time on different collective things, but perhaps we're at a point here now individually and collectively where we're needing little gizmos and little tools just to free these aspects of consciousness up and get us more fully going up into the heart, but also to fully integrate our souls and all aspects from all timelines. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating if you did participate. I will love you and leave you as always. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for sharing my work, and thank you for donating as well. I will love you and leave you, and see you again soon. From my heart to yours. Bye, guys.